Hey everybody, Batmerk here today. I'm going to be reviewing Dark Knight's Death Metal by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Been waiting for this book for a while. I collected the first round of Dark Knight's Metal. That book was awesome. It had like this spoilers if you don't know about it. It had like basically this villain called Barbados from another dimension that created this Batman called the Batman who laughs, and it's like a cross between Joker and Batman and all these different universes of Batman, 52 of them. Basically, there's different Batman in each one, and he makes all these Dark Knights. It's a fucking awesome like Elseworlds concept. It's totally sweet. But I think they brought it in as part of the canon. Either way, I don't really give a fuck. I think it's cool. I like it. There's a lot of like themes that have to do with like metal and death metal music that kind of go into the writing of the book that Greg Capullo kind of rubbed off onto Snyder, which I think is fucking awesome. I'm totally into that because I'm a big fan of metal music, so it was perfect for me. It was simpatico. But yeah, basically that's what happens with that. There's all these different versions of Batman. There's these different bad ones, and they include all this different, like a lot of history from the DCU into the writing of the books. It's really epic, and it's crazy. It's cosmic, and yeah, they bring in like Sandman, and then now they're starting to bring in different characters I'll go into on this review. But yeah, just came out. It's got a really cool cover. It was like $5. Went over, got this from my local comic book shop. They had a David Finch cover too that was really cool too, but it wasn't as thick and it didn't have the stuff on it, the metal on it too, so I didn't get it. But I love the designs in here. I love the way that Batman looks and Superman. I'm thinking that's probably a Doomsday arm. Wonder Woman's got this fucking awesome chainsaw. Like, oh, it's sweet, dude. But yeah, let's get into the story. It starts off with Sergeant Rock right here. He's just talking, just talking some shit. Well, look at this. I told you to show up. I told you to show. Sergeant, the hit you took, you're seeing things. Let's move. We're closing in. Keep your trunks on, flyboy. We gotta be straight with them. Let them know what they're getting into. The truth is, it's rough out here. And then, basically, he's down here smoking like 3 cigarettes, and there's some stuff going on, and you don't know. And he's talking. It's funny right here. He's basically talking about eating like a turd burger. it's pretty funny, and he's got this cool gun right here. So something's going on with Captain or Sergeant Rock. So they jump into that, and then right here it basically shows the cast, everyone that wrote the book, and they'll have like metal names. But this is the new DCU of the planet that they're on in this one. If you look at it, it's kind of like a bat signal or insignia. You get Castle Bat, Themyscira, Megapocalypse, Arkham Wastelands, Fall of Captain Atom, and right here they got the Hellscape. And basically Wonder Woman's on this planet, and she's in charge of Hell, and she holds this like basically she holds this portal where they're basically imprisoning all these different characters, like the Rogues Gallery from Batman and the Flash, and just different people. And then you have Swamp Thing. He's helping her out. And what I noticed about the Snyder and Capullo team ups when they do, not when they did the New 52 stuff as much, but more like the metal stuff that they've been doing. It's really epic, and they do these big fucking ideas, and they have these big not so much panels all the time, but just big ideas in the panel, and they're just dealing with a lot of big ideas, and it's really cool, and just epic thoughts, and it's fun. It's really far out, and that's what I like about this book, about their metal books. They're fun, Ultimately, at the end of the day, I like Batman just to be a detective. That's my favorite version of him. But when he's flying around doing some cosmic shit too, I fucking like it. That shit's metal as fuck. But yeah, so you got Joker in here, and then they Swamp Thing confiscates some of these like bat goggles that he has on his eyes. They don't really go into it too much. And then they have this they have these other Batmen in here, and one of them is basically the Tyrannosaurus from the Batcave. I think Bruce Wayne downloaded his consciousness into him, and she's just telling him, she's like she's just telling him like they're talking shit back to each other, and she's like Bruce uploaded his consciousness into the robot dinosaur in the last moments before the cave collapsed on him, and so on. I've heard it all before. Doesn't make you Batman. He's like, He's like, reptile, I'm Batman, same as the others on my world. And she's like, can you throw batarangs with those tiny arms? And then he just tells her, they're proportional, and I'm working out. Right. Can you even drive a Batmobile? What can I do? What I can do is eat you whole. That's hilarious. So, they're still doing some more of the different Batman, a different world concepts. And basically, there's this little part right here where it has Bruce Wayne talking to his dad. I'm just guessing, and about these American colonialists fighting against the English that tried to come in and take over Gotham during the Revolutionary War, and they buried a gang of them like under the ground. They went under the ground to hide from the English, and they buried the Gothamites under the ground. And so it's just like a little quick story about that. I know it's a lot of wordy stuff, but it's kind of cool because it builds up to what happens in the coming chapters. I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of this too, guys. So basically this is it right here. I think this is Castle Bat, where the Batman Who Laughs is taken over, and he's basically sending out his different minions, different Batman and Aquaman. He's got this like this dude right here, Baphomet, all these different Batman-esque type characters, and they're trying to track down all these different characters in this world's DCU, this death metal DCU, and Batman starts talking to Wonder Woman, and he trying to connect with her, and they're talking in their heads, and he shoots this arrow at him, boom, and there he is right there. He's got a cloaking device. It's pretty sweet. And my favorite part of the issue right here is, spoilers, Batman right here, basically the Batman Who Laughs, what, just standing there, not fighting back? The brave men and women buried here, they'd be disappointed. I mean, what would you say to them right now? Just one word, really. Rise. So he pulls out the death ring from the Green Lantern Corps. This is my favorite panel in the whole fucking book. So metal. I love seeing these. This gives me like a Bernie Wrightson feel. I love the way Capullo tapped into that. And he's right there on that guy's head. Where's the crown? So basically, they're about to take out the Batman Who Laughs, and then right here you jump to this panel, and Jonah Hex pops up too out of the ground, and Batman jumps on this awesome bone bat cycle, and yeah, we flash this one part, and it's got Lobo on a planet made out of bone. It kind of reminds me of the book I'm working on. I have a bone desert, and it's cool seeing Capullo draw Lobo in here. So it's deep space, and it's a planet made of living bone. 06. Yeah, and he's got this little compass, and he's hacking at it with an axe. Well. Did you find it? It's the key to everything, damn it. Talk to me. Oh, I found it all right, and now it's time for the main man to liven up this joint. That's pretty cool. And this right here, power chords. I don't want to spoil the ending of this. I spoiled enough already, but some shit goes down at the end. It's really cool. There's two big like epic things that kind of pop up. There's a little dialogue with this new character, and a little exposition goes on, and then Diana has a pretty fucking awesome gag at the end. So go ahead and check this book out. It's pretty cool. For me personally, like, it's hard for me trying to find a lot of good comics I like to read. Me being in Comicsgate, yeah, I always like to make a trip down to the local comic book store, see if I can find anything that's kind of fun and entertaining, because I love comics, and it's hard to get the Comicsgate books all the time, and I also like some of the mainstream stuff too. So, but yeah, if you guys want, check this up. I give it a 2 horns up, and if you want to, I got my book coming out pretty soon on July 11th. I'm working on the cover right now, and it's this book right here. It's called Butch Cleaver. It's a Comicsgate book. And basically, Comicsgate is a network of fans and creators that basically are all about customer service. We're not about extreme politics or religion in our books. We just want to sell comics and tell good stories. And that's all we're about. So right here, basically, Butch Cleaver is about a brutal butcher in the 1800s that's killed and brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and it gives him the power to weaponize bone. So he makes all kinds of stuff: bone rifles, shotguns, 6-shooters. He makes cleavers and knives, all kinds of stuff. And that's basically the main story. That's his buddy right there, Tor, the bull. He's kind of like his Batmobile, you know. That's what he rides around on. Not that he needs to, but it's cool to have a companion in the eerie town of Oubliette. So if you want, guys, sign up right now. If you sign up when we launch, you're gonna get a free trading card that I'll be working on pretty soon after I'm done with the cover. As always, folks, if you like metal, you like movies, you like brewskis, then hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell for metal, movies, and brewskis. You guys have a great day. Be bold and be safe.